So on that, would you please join me in welcoming Clare Price with her speech, My Family and Other Animals. Clare Price.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, very welcome guests. Tonight, my maiden speech is entitled My Family and Other Animals. Now that may be a novel that you are familiar with. It was obviously Gerald Durrell's account of his childhood times in Corfu. Now I wasn't brought up in the Mediterranean, but when I started to think about my own childhood, I thought maybe there are some similarities. You see, when I was 10, we moved from our house in a cul-de-sac setting. We had children either side of us to play with. For some reason, my mum and dad moved us to a larger, more rural property. We were surrounded by fields, an overgrown grass tennis court, an orchard, vegetable patch. Actually, my brother, sister and I took to it rather well. We had lots of places to hide in, and murder in the dark in the house took on epic proportions of scariness. Did you play murder in the dark? After a while, my parents realised we needed something else. So, our first purchase was from the local farm with 3 lambs. We returned with them and we named them Jack, Fluff and the little one. The little one we used to bottle feed in front of the arbour. By day they were grazed on the grass tennis court, and at night time we'd shut them in their stable at night. Now of course little lambs don't stay little lambs for long, and there used to be a rather hilarious energetic scene in the morning when we'd let them out of the stable and lead them to the tennis court, and we were sort of towed down the hill. And as I said, they became rather sturdy and strong sheep. So sadly one day we returned home from school to be told that the sheep had been returned to the farmer to live with the other sheep. Do I believe that? So on to our next purchase, a donkey with a lovely dark chocolatey brown colour, a fluffy white tummy. We named him Charker. My sister and I used to take him for walks in the woods opposite. We were always petrified that we were going to lose him, so we'd break into a canter and we'd hang on to his lead rope for dear life. We had such fun. By now we were also starting to have riding lessons. So we used to vault on him bareback and ride him for very short periods, because I can assure you riding a donkey is not comfortable. And no wonder Mary gave birth when she got to Bethlehem. So we decided we'd buy some ponies, 2 big hairy native types. One was called Guy, he was an Exmoor pony, and we had a lovely one called Clooney, who was a Highland breed. Long mane, feathers, tail. We had such fun with them. In the summer of '77, my sister and I took part in the Silver Jubilee pageant. This was held on Shalford Park, and it made me realise how lucky we were. There were no CRB checks, there were no risk assessments. I led the cavalry charge every night across that parade ground at the sound of the cannon fire. Clooney and I would disappear across the ground. We had such fun. My sister was a bit miffed because she was a Viking and she had a rather dull costume with a horned helmet. Never mind, we still enjoyed ourselves. By now we'd also acquired a dog, an English setter named Sam. What a character he was. He had a mind of his own and a terrible habit of wandering. He would disappear up the lane to the local beauty spot. You see, he had these very appealing eyes, droopy, red-rimmed eyes, a very appealing expression. He would lie in the car park, people return home from their walks, and they think, "Oh, poor dog, are you lost? We'd better take you home." He'd jump in their car, they'd take him home, they'd give him some milk and biscuits, he'd lie on their sofa, my mum would answer the phone, and they'd say, "Oh, please don't worry, we found your dog, but he's fine. Would you like to come and collect him?" He was only about 9 miles away, but he'd only disappeared from home by less than half a mile. He really was the Bertie Wooster of the dog world. So going back to our pony days, the other event that we regularly partook in was Pony Club Camp. Now this was held not far from here actually, at Tweedledown Racecourse near Aldershot. Now, to say accommodation was basic was an understatement. We slept in the racecourse buildings. We had no showers. I think there were 2 wash basins and a couple of WCs and about 30 kids. We were there for the week. The ponies were stable kept, and the irony was that they were cleaner than we were, because in the pony club, condition and turnout were taken very seriously. And woe betide if you turned up in the morning with a dirty looking pony. However, we turned up every year for that camp. They had a great time, many, many happy memories. So, do I envy children of today? They have mobiles, they have computers, they've got iPhones, iPods, iPads. No. Give me a hairy pony and a wayward dog any day. Thank you for listening to My Family and Other Animals.